Hey everyone, welcome to the vlog. This is going to be kind of a serious, so I'm not going to be so uppity in this. And as you guys can already tell, I don't have any makeup on. I didn't do my hair. My nails are chipped. I pretty much look like a hot mess. But that's kind of the purpose of this video. So if you guys follow me on Facebook, you have seen that I posted today. Probably by the time I get this posted, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday, about something I witnessed in Target. Not really sure which direction to take this. This is going to end up being a very emotional vlog for me. So if I start crying, which I can already feel I'm about ready to start crying, just bear with me. So I'm going to give a little bit of backstory before, no, I'm going to tell you what happened at Target, and then I'm going to give you some backstory on why what I saw at Target today really, it disgusted me to the point I probably would have gotten into a fight if I had confronted this person. So I got done work. Normal time I usually do. Nothing had changed in my day. I got to Target originally to get these little post-it things to stick in my college textbooks to mark where important stuff is. And of course, you know, like any other time I go to Target, I got distracted by a bunch of stuff. But that's not the point of this video. So as I'm walking around the back by all the Halloween stuff, I'm just happening to walk past it. I see in front of me two young girls. Probably preteens, maybe early teens, thinking like 14, 15. They're not very old at all. Doing what kids do. Running up and down the aisles. Running out of one aisle and then like down in the center aisle where I was and then back this way into the other aisle. And one of the girls was super skinny, and the other one was actually rather heavy set. And I hear from behind me, and I'm not exaggerating. Okay, so I heard behind me go, "Ew, ew." Actually, I probably should have prefaced this with, there's going to be probably quite a bit of foul language, and I apologize. I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum, but the bad words I'm saying are probably going to be the F-bomb. Sorry. Anyway, behind me, this lady goes, after the ew, she goes, "That is fucking disgusting." And at first I had no idea what she was talking about. Until a second voice from behind me goes, "What, that fat girl? You're right. That is fucking disgusting." And then they proceed to keep making fun of this girl loud enough that everybody around us could hear. And I turned thinking, oh my god, it's some teenagers. Then I'm going to have to go find their parents, and, excuse the cat, and tell their parents, look, your child's being rude and obnoxious and you need to teach them some manners. Until I turned around, it was two adults. And I'm an adult. I'm 25. These people are probably my parents' age. And here they are making fun of this girl because of her weight. And it took a lot out of me at that moment not to turn around and say something. And I really wish, like, right now, I really wish I did turn around and say something. But I knew I would have probably gotten punched. And I would have punched back. And I would have ended up in jail. I can't fathom why an adult who doesn't know this girl would want to say something so hurtful. So loudly. You don't know what that girl's going through. all I honest to God wanted to do was turn around and tell that lady that she needed to learn some manners. That I'm 25 and I know that it is wrong and immoral to make fun of somebody for the way they look. That my 4-year-old and my 3-year-old know that that is the worst thing you could do to a person. And here is this 40-something-year-old making fun of this young girl for her weight. You don't know if this girl has a medical condition. You don't know anything. And yet, here you are, lady, in Target, making fun of this girl for enjoying running and being a kid. I think somebody needs to step back and take a closer look in the mirror before they go and judge that little girl. And so I walked away. I didn't say anything. And as I get to the front of the store, I stop and I turn around. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to find this lady. I'm going to say something to her. And then I stop again. No, I'm not going to stoop to her level. I'm not going to go yell and scream at this lady for saying something rude and obnoxious, because then I'm just fueling the fire. I need to do something positive. So instead I went on another mission to find this little girl and to tell her that don't listen to people like her. She is beautiful regardless. She is exactly the way God made her, and that she should be happy with herself. Enjoy being a kid. Don't worry about your looks. Don't worry about your weight, how you dress, none of that. If you're happy with the way you look, and this girl was smiling, she was running, she was playing, if you're happy, great, that's wonderful. Don't let the naysayers tell you otherwise. And so here's my backstory on why this actually hurt me worse than if as I was just some passerby. Just some random person in Target. I've been fighting, and I was hoping I would never have to tell this story. I've battled with myself since I actually first started my vlogging channel about telling you guys this story. When I was young, pre-teens, 12 years old, this is probably my first memories that I can actually remember so clearly. I was told I was fat, that I was worthless, that I would never amount to anything, that I was ugly, and everything under the sun. I remember this, I was in middle school. It was 8th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. I had kids on my school bus making fun of me for living in a trailer. Mind you, they lived in a trailer. I don't know how that worked. I still was fat, still was ugly. My nose was too big. My hair was too ratty. That I needed to wear makeup. I needed to do my eyebrows. I needed to lose weight. And my grandpa started it too. And ever since then, I have been battling an eating disorder. I know I don't look it now. I know to God I don't look it now. I'm not where I want to be at my weight. And I probably never will be. So that's something that I'm fighting a lot. All because I took one person's minor, meager opinion of me and I made it my whole world. So from 11th grade up until I had my first son in 2010, I had been battling an eating disorder. There were days I refused to eat. I wouldn't eat for days on end. And when I did eat, I'd go to the bathroom and make sure I threw up. I was refusing to be fat. Come 9th grade year, I lost more weight. I wouldn't eat. My parents would give me money for food. And to appease the group of people I was hanging out with, I would go and buy the food. And when nobody was looking, I would go and dump my food in the garbage. Or I would just say my parents forgot to give me lunch money and I'll eat when I get home, and I never did. As I got older, my parents started monitoring me and making sure I ate. So I would eat and stuff myself, and then excuse myself to the bathroom, making an excuse, oh, I have to pee, or I'm just gonna go up to my room. Instead of going to my room to go to bed, I would go hide in the bathroom and make myself throw up. I hated myself. I thought I was fat. Mind you, I'm 5'7". At 5'7", I was probably 110, 115 pounds. When I was younger, as I got older, I gained a little bit more weight. You know, I started developing, got my chest and all that. So then I jumped up to 120, 130, and I about died when I saw those numbers on the scale. When I was 18 and I lived in Jersey with my parents, I got a job. I was on my feet 24/7. I worked at a little convenience store in town, so I was constantly moving. And I would refuse to eat while I was there. And I would walk to work 3/4 of a mile, and then I'd walk 1.5 miles to the gym, where I would spend the next 2 hours after being on my feet for 8 hours. I would spend the next 2 hours running, lifting weights, doing whatever I could to lose weight. And then I'd walk the almost 2 or 3 miles home, go home and go to bed, and get up and do it all over again. It was to the point of physically making myself sick. And I would pop laxatives. I would pretty much overdose on hydroxycut. You're only recommended to take, I think it's 3 pills a day or 4 pills a day. I was taking upwards of 7. Every time I thought about eating, I'd pop a pill. Just because I know how hydroxycut works. It cuts to burn fat, and in my mind, I'm hungry because I'm fat. I don't want to be fat. I need this fat burner to burn fat, so I'm not hungry, so I'm not fat. And again, it's all because of one person's misconception about me, that to this day, at 25 years old, I still have problems eating. I have problems with my weight. I'll tell you right now, like, I weigh considerably more than I ever have in my whole life. And I have to be happy because of my kids. If my kids see mommy in the bathroom throwing up, and see mommy refusing to eat, that is a habit that they will learn, and that I refuse to let my kids go through. So hearing these two adults, these two grown-ass adults, make fun of this little girl, it brought me back to a place when I was walking. It brought me back to a place that I never wanted to revisit. And I pray to God that that little girl did not hear them. All I wanted to do was go find her and tell her that she was beautiful, and I couldn't find her. Maybe she left. I pray to God she didn't hear them. But to everybody out there, you are beautiful. You are worth it. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. And if they start telling you you're fat, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you're not good enough. No, I am good enough. You have to believe in you. And if you don't believe in you, if you don't think you're good enough, I believe in you. I think you're good enough. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are talented. You are all these things and so much more. And if you take anything from any of my videos, whether it's on my makeup channel or this one, I hope you'll take this video with you guys. To know that for those of you that are battling eating disorders and body dysmorphia, I'm here for you guys. If you ever need me, my email is always in the comment, or it's always in the down bar. If you guys ever need to talk, need somebody to listen to you, just just need some encouraging words. I hope you guys would find it in yourself to talk to me, talk to your friends, talk to your parents, guidance counselors, your pastor, your rabbi, somebody that you trust. Don't go down the roads that I went down. Because while I was also battling with my eating disorder, it led me down to even darker and scarier paths that I don't wish on anybody. Not even my worst enemy. So I'm just gonna end this here. And I hope everybody has a good night. I love you all. You're all beautiful. You're all wonderful. And I hope you guys know that you are definitely worth it.